Hello again, everyone. Today we once again find ourselves in line for the third to last set of LYNE, which is set X. This is a one-line set. I've already done some prep work, that's why I see 13 is filled in, because I did excellently completed that level while I was testing. But again, with these one-level sets, they are very just going to be technical. Nothing's going to be too difficult with them, just kind of a completionary thing. And the last two sets, both Y and Z, are going to be 3-line sets. So there is that, and it's going to be fairly simple finishing these out. It shouldn't be anything that's too long or too tedious in order to get through or complete. It's just a matter of doing it and finishing it out. So as we move along towards the end of this, let's just go over what I've been using for these particular videos, actually. I've been recording this using Fraps, which is available for free to use it for like small 30-second clips and stuff like that, but I do have the full free, I did pay for the full version, so that's why I'm able to use it for somewhat lengthy videos like this. And then I am using actually a headset. I wish I had a pop filter for this particular headset mic. Unfortunately, I do not. I'm actually on like my third or fourth headset. Not during the recording of these, but quite a while. I did have a Turtle Beach headset at one point, which I enjoyed, and those are definitely very good quality headset. But I don't. Even though that one has a pop filter, it's actually the headpiece snapped off it, so I'm not able to use it right now. Otherwise, I would be using that one. The Turtle Beach headsets are a little bit pricier in terms of what you're going to pay for it, but it is still a very good quality headset. It's probably one of the best out there, to be honest. So again, I'm just basically been doing these videos with the headset, like Fraps, and honestly using Windows Movie Maker. I currently don't have access to any high performance video editing software or anything like that. So I mean, I just kind of used Windows Movie Maker. There's nothing really else that I need to put into it at this point, really, to basically produce what I've been doing. So I've been kind of just sticking to that. It's something that, again, I wish I'd have something a little bit more complex. I was going to do a little bit more stuff, but well, the thing with minimalist, I mean, even in the spirit of LYNE, I'm basically doing it with as little as possible, which is kind of, I mean, if you don't have to use all this advanced stuff, then there's no reason to do so. Obviously, the quality would be a little bit better, but I mean, there's no real reason to. And it functions just as well, even though again, I would like to be able to have all that additional software and stuff like that, but you don't really need it. Just like with LYNE, where you could have all these additional features or things or stuff like that, but you don't necessarily need it to have a very good game, a very good experience for everybody playing it. So with that, I'm just going to finish this up by talking over the basic, again, these one-line sets are very technical based in terms of they're basically just there to help you work on different things regarding the game, where you're just kind of working through the different aspects of knowing how the lines work and all that kind of stuff. It's nothing that's really too complex or something that's going to take you a lot of time. But it is very nice to use as a kind of backdrop when we delve into the final sets of Y and Z that are going to be full 3-line sets, and they're going to be very complex. But these particular ones should not take you very long. Again, it's just one line, so it's actually fairly simplistic in design. It's not something that's going to take you forever to do, because you don't have to worry again about the crisscrossing lines or anything of that nature. It's kind of just there to help you work on the different aspects of all the different all the different stuff you're going to see within these lines. So it's very useful to get you to help you, especially get used to these these ones that you have to go through 4 times, and figuring out and understanding all the different ways you have to approach them, because it is occasionally a situation where you're not going to necessarily be able to see them very often. Okay. Hold on. There we go. In a situation where it's a little bit less complex from the standpoint of having to get multiple lines all through there and everything, so it kind of gets you used to seeing them and knowing exactly the fact that they have to be going through in every single direction, which makes it a lot easier to just go about and do. Especially this double one right here, because this box, the important thing to think about here is you don't want this box to go in either direction here, because it has to absolutely go up and down. There's only 2 ways it can go to, and in order to do it, you absolutely have to fill it out that way, because it's not going to work any other way. And the reason being is because there's only 2 exits, and both of those exits have to be to this, have to be to that diamond, the octagon that has more. Just going to have to go through it 4 times. So there's different things you can that you can see there, and basically be able to diagnose. Okay, this is exactly how it has to be, because you're not going to necessarily have that luxury once you're doing those 4 3-line sets or stuff like that. So take the opportunities that present yourselves, all that kind of different things that are available for you. There are tools that are in the game for a reason, because that's how it's designed, and they're there to help you out and to basically get you to a point where you're really capable of doing this on your own if you need to, rather than looking up a walkthrough. Even though it's always interesting to be able to see somebody else do puzzle games like this and see how they go about different ways of performing these tasks or whatever, but kind of using their guidance a little bit to figure out what you're doing, because this is actually one of the puzzle games that I've not really struggled with on my own that much, because instead of looking up walkthroughs myself, I've been making them, which is a little interesting as a switch from what I'm normally used to with these particular games, like specifically flash games like on Congregate or of that nature, that I would often look up guides for doing so. The reason I go down here first is because eventually I'm going to have to come up and go like that, or something around those lines. So that's why I'm going down here, filling out the rest of the square so that I can finish off with that, and it allows me to get through everything that I need to. So again, just simply like that, and like so. So again, it's something that's very, very useful, specifically with these single line sets, is just figuring out technical aspects of the game that you don't have time to do so necessarily in those, or you shouldn't be trying to figure the basic stuff out when you're doing those gigantic 3-line sets that are going to be very complex in nature. So use both these level sets and like the daily sets to figure out all the different aspects of the game if you're going to go through this by yourself or whatever. There are tools that are available for you. But anyways, there is set X. We got 2 left to go here. Both will be 3-line sets, so look forward to Y and Z being out soon. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.